Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of our ToniSport Newsfeed. Today it's all about on-road tires for touring cars, and as you maybe know, we have produced a video clip about the preparation for a set of Volante tires before you use them the first time. This was a video we posted quite a year ago, I think. So if you are interested in the preparation of a set of tires, then check out our video from the past. Today I will talk a little bit about the overall tire management in case of your own sets of tires you are carrying with yourself to the track when you are practicing. And there are some tips for you which are, I hope very helpful. So as you know, from time to time or from your practicing or racing, you will get some sets of tires in your bag from time to time. This happens naturally, and it's a pretty standard thing that you don't only go to the track with one set of tires. So in my opinion, it is very important to organize your own tires in kind of a circulation. It is important to have old tires, medium old tires, and maybe some fresh or new tires when you're going to the racetrack for practice. I will explain you why I think that. When you arrive at a track for practice, it doesn't matter if you know the track or not. Most of the time the track is not perfectly in the morning. It's maybe too cold, the track is a little bit dirty, or maybe when it's a new track for yourself, you don't know the layout, you have to learn how to drive on the track in the first maybe 2 battery packs or 3. And then it's not very helpful when you are only carrying fresh tires with yourself and you have to use a new set of tires in battery 1 or 2 when the track is dusty. So then you will not have a benefit from using these new tires. So it's always good to organize the tires, and when you practice a lot or when you race a lot, you will have also older sets of tires in your bag, and it's good to first use these older sets of tires when you start to practice on the track. And for an easy identification, I recommend to maybe use a simple pen and make some markings here on the back of your tires, and these markings will show you easily how old the tires are. And it's maybe a big difference if the set of tires is 2 battery packs old or maybe 7 or 8. There will be a huge drop in performance, and you will feel these performance differences on the track very easily. So I recommend to use the older tires when you are not sure what the track is all about, if the track is fast or not. Then you have to think about your setup, you will do some changes, and as you improve your driving on the track throughout the day and your setup as well, then you can go up with the quality of your tires during the practice day. So when you're feeling better on the track, maybe after the lunch break, you can use some tires which are maybe only 3 or 4 battery packs old, and you will see that you will have more traction, you will do better lap times, you will get a better feeling. And when you're practicing seriously before a race on that track, you maybe can go out with a new set of tires, or with a set of tires which is only 1 or 2 battery packs old. During the end of the practice day, when there maybe is a kind of a happy hour where the track is super fast, and for your own confidence, because it is important to know how your car will feel on race day when the track is fast, when you have a good setup, you should try that out with new or almost new tires, because then you will have exactly the same feeling as you will have in the race when you start in Q1 with the car. So for that, it's important to organize your tires in kind of a circulation, that you always go practicing and have some kind of tires in your bag, old, medium old, almost new, and maybe new. And this will help you to get a little bit smoother and better through the practice day without worrying about using 2 good tires on a 2 bad track. So this is what I recommend. The markings on the tires, you can make the markings on the back. you can use the pen to make some markings here on the inside of the wheel, make some dots or something else for your own identification. Okay, next, what is also important, especially when you're practicing with tires which are a little bit older, always check the gluing from run to run, because after maybe 3-4 battery packs, you have to start to re-glue the tires or to check the gluing, because they will maybe get a little bit loosen off the wheel at some spots. And then you have to use your CA glue and glue them again. Because yeah, it's not very cool when you are at full speed on the straightaway and you will have a big crash because you forgot to check the gluing of your tires. That's not really cool. Very important when you re-glue the tires. Once you have started to re-glue a set of tires, you always have to check it from run to run. Normally, I would say the first 3 or 4 battery packs shouldn't be a problem, and there is no need to glue the tires because the gluing nowadays is really good. And when you don't ride over the curbs super hard, or when you don't have a crash, normally the tires, they get not loosened from the wheel in the first battery packs. But think about it, when you start to re-glue, then you always have to check it from run to run, because where you add some glue, the tire will get a little bit harder because of the glue which is added, and then at the same spots normally the tire will get loosened again, and you always have to check it. Okay, one last tip in case of tire management is a very simple one. When you use a new set of tires and you are going crazy fast on the first battery pack with the new tires, it's always a great feeling. When you then use the tires in your second run, I recommend to change the tires from side to side. So use the right tire on the left and the left on the right. Do this in the front and in the rear, separated from each other. The benefit is that you don't stress the tires on one side of the car too much over the run in battery pack 2, 3 and 4. If you don't change the tires, you will always see the tires on the outside of the corners, which is the car. When the track has more left turns than right turns, you will see that the right tires, they get more stressed and worn out faster than the left ones. That's what I wanted to say. And when you change the tires from run to run for the maybe first 4, 5 or 6 battery packs, you will have a better performance over the lifetime of the tires, because you will use the tires more equal from side to side, from left to right. But when you do this, always keep in mind you have to do it after every battery pack, and you maybe then can count very easy with the markings you have made on your tires, and then it's very easy to see which side is now the next for the next run. But it's really helpful, and when you do it, it's okay. But you don't when you don't do it with a set of tires for the first 4 or 5 battery packs, then it's over. You don't have to start changing the tires from side to side when it's an old set of tires which has never been changed sides. So you have to do it from battery pack 1, and then you will have a benefit over the lifetime of your tires when you change them from side to side. I would say that's it for today. Only some small tips, but what I wanted to tell you is that it's always helpful to care about your tires, because the tires are the most important thing, especially when we are running outdoors. The performance differences in the sets of tires from a new set to an old set of tires is really big. And when you have a good tire management, even on a relaxed practice day, you will have more fun, you will get better results, you will get a better knowledge of what your car is doing with better or with older tires. And it's a little bit about self-organization, and once you have figured it out for yourself, I'm pretty sure that you will have a little bit more success and more fun out on the track. So always keep your tires managed, and never forget, race with ToniSport. You will never race alone. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was only a little bit about tires, and I hope that we see us in the next one. Goodbye.